What is going on, guys? Mike Ghost here, and today is not about the gameplay, it is 100% about bullying. I will put links for helplines and crisis support below for both the UK and the USA, so you can get help, find advice and support for yourself if you are being bullied or somebody you suspect is being bullied. Silence and ignorance will not help you or anybody else. So guys, be aware, be brave, be strong and speak out against the bullies, guys. So getting into the main part of the topic of cyberbullying and bullying in general, which is becoming more and more familiar and common in society, both in schools and on the internet, due to the advancement in technologies and also through video games. Now, 38% of people experience cyberbullying yearly, and 10% of all children feel that they cannot talk to their parents about bullying. So, what is cyberbullying? Well, it is actions that use information and communication technologies to support deliberate, repeated and hostile behaviour by an individual or group that is intended to harm another or others. Now, in my opinion, bullying is pathetic, and those who actively engage in it just for the fun are sick and twisted people, whether it be to persons they know or to strangers. It is still wrong, especially online. If anything, those who bully or threaten online are the most idiotic cowards, because they do it whilst hiding behind their computers or game consoles. Most would never say half the things they do in public because they know it is wrong and they are scared of the repercussions. So instead they do it online and try to hide and think it is funny. Now, I want to move on to the aspect related to the victim, which I think is important because bullying, as you guys know, can lead to some really tragic outcomes, especially if you've read the news or watched the news recently. By acting in such a manner towards someone, whether by physically or emotionally bullying them, it can really hurt the person, depress them, and in some really severe cases can cause them to take their own life. Now, if that is the intended outcome that the bully wants, then they are a sick individual and deserve to be outed and punished in a court of law. For what can people do who are being bullied? This goes for kids, teenagers and some adults. Firstly, remember to keep a copy of any abusive texts, emails, comments or messages that you receive, and record the date and time that they were sent. With cyberbullying, there is always a trail, and keeping records can be very useful when it comes to reporting the bullying. Try not to reply to any of these messages you receive, because it can encourage the bullies and end up upsetting you even more. Also, never give out any personal details on the internet, such as your real name, address, age or phone number. Even telling someone which school you go to or where you work can help them find out more about you. If you are being bullied on a social networking site, you could think about whether or not you want to either delete your profile or make it temporarily inactive. You can block email addresses or chat users if you're being bullied by email or instant messenger. You can bar or block a particular number from contacting another phone on some handsets. So check your phone user guide to see if yours can. if it is on a games console, you can report the user, and also you can block them from contacting you, which I would recommend. Now, if you are a kid or teenager, then I would suggest that it is important that you tell your parents, show them the messages, and do not isolate yourself and feel that you have to deal with it on your own, because you do not have to. If you feel you cannot talk to your parents, there are plenty of support services for you to talk to in confidence and can direct you to the best solution to stop the bullying. Now, I also believe parents have a role in this situation too. You know, your child is your responsibility. If they are getting bullied, there are signs. It is important for parents and their children to talk openly about issues and ensure that their children are safe and happy. So here's what parents can do. Now, if you suspect your child is being cyberbullied, don't ignore it. Consider the following approaches. For one, make sure your child is aware of cyberbullying in the first place. Be aware of your child's internet activity, such as the sites that they're going on and the things that they're searching. Also, try to understand the technology and communication network your child uses. So if you're not very computer literate or don't understand things, then it may be worth looking at taking courses or reading online so you get a better idea of what your child is doing and the various ways that they may come in contact with cyberbullying. Also, ask your child to show you any nasty messages he or she receives. Also, tell your child never to respond to an abusive text message. Like I said before, what the cyberbully wants most is a reply that they'll get the kick out of. Now, this relates to school, so talk to staff at your child's school if other pupils at school are actually involved in the bullying, whether it's physical, emotional or cyber. Schools are very aware of cyberbullying, and it is likely to be included in their anti-bullying policy. Now, it is just not if they are being bullied. I know it's hard to think, but parents need to be aware of how their children behave, because you may be shocked to find that your child is actually the bully or the cyberbully. If so, you really need to help them understand that bullying in any shape or form is wrong, and explain why, before they cause somebody else serious harm. That could lead to many worse things both for the victim and your child, because it could cause the victim to get depressed, upset, in some circumstances even commit suicide. And also from your child's perspective, if you don't deal with it and teach him that it's wrong, then this could cause problems at school, especially if the school found out. Then it could lead to your child being excluded or banned from school. This will also affect the next school they go to, and it will affect them in later life also, because it will be on their permanent record. Now guys, I know this is not the happiest of topics, but it is an ever more increasing important one. If you are a victim of any kind of bullying, I will put help links below, and I urge you to get help and talk to someone, because you are not alone and you do not deserve to be treated this way. It's not big, it's not clever, it's not anything, something that you should not have to tolerate. So yes, it may be difficult, and I know it's hard and it can feel like it's never gonna end, but the first step is you saying something. Be the bigger person, and you know guys, seek help, honestly, because I know bad it can be from experience. As always guys, like, comment, share and subscribe. I've been Enigmatic Ghost. I hope you've enjoyed this commentary, and I hope it helps some of you guys out there. Peace out.